Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on WLBT Plus First Alert Weather Edition.
Yep.
We got a lot to talk about, so we're just going to dive right into it. Thankfully, it's dry right now, but that will be changing into the coming days.
Yeah, we've kind of got an interesting weather pattern over pretty much the entire United States. We've got a low pressure further off to the north of us, and then we've got another system further off to the west. We're kind of in the middle right now with high pressure dominating our weather today, and it's going to be relatively nice. Temperatures are going to make their way into the upper 70s, low 80s. It's already 65 degrees out there, but the humidity is a little bit lower. I know it says it's 73%, but I think it's actually going to feel relatively pleasant for most of today. However, that's going to change tomorrow. But I will say, since it's Cinco de Mayo, things look relatively good if you're planning to celebrate in any way, shape, or form. Maybe sit out on the patio later on this afternoon into this evening. You've got great weather for that. But again, the changes are going to be on the way. Maybe not so much so Tuesday morning, but I would say anywhere after noon and onward, that's when we're going to start to see the rain begin to move in, especially I would say after the evening commute. That's when we're going to start to see the heaviest of rain begin to fall anywhere between 7 and 9 o'clock and continue through about, I would say, 10 o'clock or so with heavy rain pretty much falling throughout that time. So
yeah, and that's not the only chance of rainfall that we're going to be expecting into the day on Tuesday. We also are talking about rainfall into Wednesday. Same thing for Thursday. Just a wet pattern that we look to move in. Thankfully, it's not necessarily a blanket into Thursday. We are definitely going to be expecting chances, but just not necessarily widespread chances into the day on Wednesday. It's looking like Thursday could be the same as well.
Yeah. So we're looking more at scattered shower and storm activity through Thursday. This model is suggesting maybe a little bit more on Friday, but regardless, Friday's kind of going to be our last push of showers and storms for the end of the week. And then this weekend comes around and we're looking at pretty nice weather both Saturday and Sunday with temperatures in the middle to upper 70s. So if you're planning to go out for Mother's Day on Sunday, I think you're going to have some pretty nice weather. Can't completely rule out an afternoon shower, but we're pretty much in that weather pattern where we see that almost every day. Unless a high pressure system is really dominating our weather pattern and there's just no rain in sight. But that's what we're looking at for this weekend. So overall, not too bad. It's just a lot of rain on the way, especially on Tuesday. That will be our heaviest rainfall totals, I would say, for the beginning of this week. So
yeah, definitely expecting a lot of rainfall. So we have a good bit expected just into the day on Tuesday, but also throughout the week ahead. So flash flooding could be likely, and I want you to know that flash flooding will more than likely be more than likely be likely.
Yeah.
But
it's more likely than not.
Yes, it's looking increasingly likely for sure, especially into the really Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe, 4 to 7 inches of rainfall. That's a lot of rainfall for us here, most of which will be falling. We have a comment about any severe weather this week.
No,
thankfully not. This is the severe weather for us is just the areas of flash flooding that are going to be likely, especially for areas south and along I-20. You go further off to the north of I-20, you'll start to see those rainfall totals taper down into the lower end of that scale. So that's the good sign of what's to come.
But until then, I definitely recommend soaking up as much sunshine as you can today, if you're able to, because it looks pretty nice out there. But until tomorrow, then it's going to be a different story. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all we've got for this week. Just a lot of rain. Luckily, it clears up before the week or heading into the weekend. But yeah.
Yeah, that's all we got. So go outside, please go outside today and do what you need to do. If you have not mowed your yard yet, today's probably your last day for quite some time. So I would recommend trying to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather while we have it. But again, that's all we got for you. Enjoy the nice day and keep your reindeer close by tomorrow.